Good morning, dear hearts. We are now on lesson 165. Please subscribe. This is not going to be a meditation day, so I'll say the other stuff at the end. But remember how in some of the early lessons, and I would use one word for the basis of the lesson. Well, we're going to do that again today, and the word today is certainty. This lesson, let not my mind deny the thought of God, is about being certain. Now, not necessarily that we are certain, but what this lesson tells us that God is certain. God is certain that you are His creation. It says the thought of God created you. Again, this is a beautiful lesson and an easy read. I would suggest you do that. The thought of God created you. So let not my mind deny the thought of God is let not my mind deny who I am. And then the lesson goes on to say, by it you live. By being the thought of God, this is how you live. And then the second paragraph goes on to list all of the benefits, we'll call them, all of the gifts that we receive by being the thought of God. The thought of God protects you, cares for you, makes soft your resting place, and smooth your way, lighting your mind with happiness and love. All of this because we accept that we are the thought of God. Let me not deny who I am. Let me not deny that indeed I am the thought of God. Now let's go back to the thought of God created you, and this is just another way, just another of the many, many ways that the Course is bringing home that one single thought that will change everything, will change and save and heal the world, that I am as God created me. Let me not my mind deny the thought of God. Let not my mind deny I am as God created me. And then the lesson says, deny not heaven, it is yours. But for the asking, all we need do is to ask, and ask to receive, and it is given you. And we don't have to be certain, because God is. God is certain, and we may not have the sureness in our mind at this time that this indeed is everything we want and this is what I'm really asking for. But God knows, God is certain that when we receive this, when we have the experience of receiving all that comes with the acceptance of being the thought of God, that we won't want for anything else. And it says, you need not be sure that your request is the only thing you want, but when you have received, you will be sure you have the treasure you've always sought. Everything in that moment will be provided, and we will have the awareness that it is provided. It says, and accept the thought of God as your inheritance. The Course talks a lot about what is our inheritance. Today we can be certain that our inheritance is being the thought of God and all that God provides for us when we accept that. This lesson says to practice today in hope, and I'm going to add practice today in joy. Be very hopeful and joyful today. Be assured that your awakening, our awakening, will indeed happen. There is nothing that will keep it from occurring. It's only when we deny and stand back from our truth that it seems unlikely. But God is still certain, even if we are not. So today, it says, this Course removes all doubts which you have interposed between Him, God, and your certainty of Him. But this Course will clear that way, okay? It makes clean the slate so we can accept and realize that we are the thought of God. And the last paragraph says, we count on God and not upon ourselves to give us certainty, because God has it and is going to extend it and give it to us, because there is nothing that God has that he will not bestow upon his children. So we ask for God's certainty, and this course will remove all of those blocks that are still keeping us in a space of doubt. So the thought of him is still beyond all dreams and in our minds according to his will. So today, let not my mind deny the thought of God. Let me not think I am something I am not. Let me realize that indeed I am as God created me, and I am one with him who is my source. That's it for today. I hope this helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, comment. Tomorrow is going to be more about the gifts of God. So we're on a roll here. And pray. Please pray. Namaste.